Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hermaphrodites and transvestites, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Harry here, and I am going to go to Minmus with the rover today. Yeah, just a nice, easy mission to Minmus. So, without further ado, let's throttle up this craft. What? Oh yeah, because we've got Mechjeb. I've got Mechjeb, just because it's easy to do. Lift off. Nice and easy to get everything sorted. Get all the things perfect, and also because with SAS it was, yeah, when I was using normal SAS, the thing was just spinning out of control. Don't know why. SAS is still a bit buggy even now. I'm just gonna get some orbit info. I don't think we won't need the Delta V stats. I think we've got enough Delta V easily in this ship. So yeah, going to Minmus, we have got, oh yes, we are playing with Ferram Aerospace right now. Ferram Aerospace, if you don't know, is a mod which vastly improves the aerodynamics of the game. Unlike normal space, Kerbal Space Program, the aerodynamics aren't awful, which is why I need this nose cone right here. Otherwise the rocket would just get slowed down by the atmosphere too much. There are mods that get really good fairings, but I haven't downloaded any because I'm a scrub lord and an idiot. So yeah. Also, actually, in hindsight, I don't need these fins here. They're actually slowing me down because when I had much less fuel in the rocket and I was using this first stage, and it wouldn't get me all the way to orbit, I needed aerodynamic stability in this stage, but I gave that stage more fuel and everything, so it doesn't need that anymore. Yeah, kind of a bad move, but hey, it's fine. I'm thinking tell Mechjeb to start turning us over here. Yep, I am going the right way. I'm using the surface translation thing. It's pretty good, pretty accurate for stuff like this. Let's go to 80 now. Yeah, I'll leave a link for Ferram and Mechjeb in the description of the video. You can go and click on that and download it if you want. Also, considering things, I should probably put a link for Kerbal Space Program. I'll do that too. Yeah. Oh, actually, we are going a bit fast, so I'm going to throttle down slightly to 1/3 and carry on turning over. We are going to be using a different kind of rover to what you'd normally use, because Minmus has really low gravity. If you've ever been there, you'll know what I mean. It's like gravity of, I don't know, this is just a guess, but about 1 meter per second, or half a meter per second. That's like a 20th of Earth. So when you usually take rovers there, they just float a lot and spin off, and it's not entirely very pleasant. But with this rover, I thought, hey, what do they do in Formula 1? What they do is they give them downforce, aerodynamic downforce. Of course, we can't do that in Kerbal Space Program on a moon because, you know, it's a moon, it doesn't have any gravity. I just implied that all moons don't have gravity. Some moons have gravity, but it's a moon... Wait, did I say gravity? Oh my god, whoops, sorry, I meant atmosphere. It doesn't have an atmosphere. Of course it has gravity. That would just be stupid. Even, and I can assure you I am holding a pen right now, even this pen technically has gravity. Technically. I mean, it's like a tiny amount of gravity, but it's gravity. Everything has gravity. You and I both have gravity. Some more than others. Yeah, I should just shut up now. We're almost in orbit. That's the important thing. Almost in orbit. This stage does run out, I think, just before we make orbit. It should do anyway. Unless I've done something odd. Okay. Going to just burn out this stage. pitch all the way down. I probably should have done a more aggressive gravity. Okay, we're out of fuel in this stage. There we go, detaching nicely. I had an artificial fairing there, just because it looks nice. And next we have, oh yeah, we should also detach this part. Beautiful. Actually, that's supposed to detach too, so I'll do that. I probably should not have launched this time. I hope you can see stuff. So if you can't, that would not be good. Doesn't make a very good video when people can't see anything. Okay, so the next engine is activated. I'll just get rid of that. Okay, now we're going to use Mechjeb because I'm lazy to do the maneuver for me. Okay, so go to the areospace. Left click if you don't know to set up a maneuver node. Pull the prograde vector, which is accelerate forwards along the orbit. Okay, you know what, that's good enough for me. Now I think it's maneuver planner. Yes, execute next node. We want Mechjeb to do that for us. So all that's actually quite a lot of debris. Actually, no, it's fine because it will go back into the atmosphere and hit the ground. So Mechjeb doing everything for us here. Very, very nice. Thank you, Mechjeb. Mechjeb's an awesome mod. It's like, it's great for lazy people like me. Is it gonna start burning soon? Yeah, there we go. So Mechjeb's just gonna do everything for us, and we can just sit back and relax and talk. So, as I was saying earlier, we need some kind of downforce on Minmus, otherwise we'll just go floating around in an uncontrollable fashion. So I put an iron engine on the top of the Rover, which is good because iron engines are super efficient because they use electricity and internal fuel. So we've got like a lot of RTGs in here, radioisotope thermoelectric generators. They're fueled by, what is it, plutonium-239, I believe? I'm not sure. I can't even physics. But yeah, they don't run out of fuel, I don't think, in Kerbal Space Program. Do they? Actually, they might do. Hey, let's Google it. Actually, no, let's not. That would be silly. That'd be a silly thing to do. We're supposed to be getting into orbit. So, how's Mechjeb doing? Oh, 40 seconds left on the burn. So yeah, we've got an iron engine on the top of the Rover, and we've got loads of RTGs to power it, and a lot of xenon. A lot more xenon than we need, really. So the plan is, we go to the Minmus, land on Minmus, detach the Rover goes and does stuff, and then this decoupler, not sure if you can see it, this decoupler detaches, the pod goes away, it's got some xenon, it's got some RTGs, so that has enough delta V. Excuse me one more moment. Okay, where was it? Oh yeah. So that has enough xenon, enough delta V to get itself back to Kerbin. Then Jebediah can come back and land after driving around on I'm tempted to say extraterrestrial body, but it's not, is it? It's a, I don't know what to call it. On a moon. Just say a moon. It's probably actually go to the moon. No, it couldn't, because the iron engine doesn't have enough. Never mind, I'm an idiot. But yes, we are in orbit. And now I will proceed to set up a maneuver node for our burn to Minmus. And I'll see you then. Oh, sunrise, beautiful. Okay, I'm back, and Mechjeb is about to do a maneuver for me. When it hurries up. There we go. Thank you, Mechjeb. How very kind of you. So yeah, burning for Minmus. Let's see if we can see Minmus from here. Should we? No, we shouldn't be able to, because it's just over the horizon. Oh well. It's fine. So yeah, we've got a fairly good, well, it's a bit of well, basically I just got an encounter. It's not the best, it's not ideal, but we can make adjustments later on. I just wanted to rush this because I'm impatient, basically. Right, so, what? No, I do not want my apoapsis to be displayed. There we go. What? I don't want to click over there because I might accidentally do something, so I won't. But turns out delta V stats, if you look at that, are delta V left in this stage is actually less than the amount left on the burn. So we are going to have to go onto the next stage, which is it's an LV909, I think is the engine. I think that's what it's called. LV909 probably. Yeah, that'll be it. But so we will have to stage in, what is it? A couple of seconds. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Stages out. Next stage. Oh, we have no Mechjeb on this stage. Guess we'll just have to do it manually then. Manually. No, SAS please. Oh, gee. Oh. Well, that was not as smooth as I expected. I forgot that I put Mechjeb on the second stage only, so there's no Mechjeb on here. I miss him already. What, 1.3 kilometers away? It's just awful. Anyway, next maneuver node is 240 meters per second, which is pretty darn bad. I think we do have the margins for it, but I want to see if I can get it any better. Okay, 10,000. That's pretty darn good. I'll go with that. Right, let's warp to the maneuver node, as I should be saying. Oh, and also, for those of you who are observant, you will have noticed that, unlike before when I was playing in I think it was a 5:4 aspect ratio, which doesn't, because people usually have 16:9, I think that is the widescreen view. Oh, lovely sunrise there, just before we do our burn. Most people have 16:9, but I was recording in 5:4, because that's what my screen looks like. So I have changed Kerbal Space Program to play in 16:9 for me, just for the benefit of the viewers. It isn't very practical for me, but I can deal with it. It's fine. Okay. Oh, bit far. Let's use RCS a little. That is an alarm to remind me to do my homework. You saw nothing. Okay, RCS off. We got that good. That's alright. Let's see if we can go any further. Just use RCS to correct it a little. Aha. Oh. Okay, so we've got our inclination, like, pretty much perfect. That's the most important thing, because I just like equatorial stuff. It's just easier to do. And, oh, 14, I'll go with that. Make a quick save, because I don't want to do anything bad. What's this doing? Resources, it's not showing my... There we go. Sorry, monopropellant. Okay. We've got some there. That's fine. Okay. So, I'll warp to Minmus and see you there. Okay, we are burning, is it insertion burn, I think it's called? We are inserting ourselves into the orbit of this moon. Minmus is a beautiful moon. It looks a bit like a scoop of mint ice cream just floating in the sky. A very large scoop. I mean, you'd have to be pretty obese to want to eat this much ice cream. But yeah, just bring down our apoaps. Throttle down because we don't want to do too much. Okay, a little bit further because I have OCD. Okay, that is it's a bit uncircular, but it'll be fine. What could go wrong, eh? I'm thinking I want to land around here-ish. I mean, it looks fairly flat, and yeah, what could go wrong? Okay, so we're fairly low over the moon. Also, we should put our brakes on because the wheels were spinning. Also, do a quick save because why not? Might as well be safe. Better safe than sorry, they say. And turn around to retrograde, do our retrograde burn to about 150 meters per second. Okay. Where's that landing is? Over there-ish. Okay, that's good. I can do that. Now you can see the rover a lot better because it's pretty light out here on Minmus, and yeah. So you can see just 4 wheels. We have got RCS because RCS is fairly important to avoid crashing a horrible explosion-y death in on Minmus. Because if you do flip, it just goes spinning and spinning and spinning. It's more like when you crash on Minmus, it's more like a plane crash than a car crash. Anyway, enough said. Let's just oh yeah, I forgot how long it takes to do these time warps when you are landing on Minmus. Oh, should probably stop time warping and start our burn to not crash into the ground at horribly high speeds. It's always advised to do burns to stop you crashing into the ground at incredibly high speeds. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, if you want to, you know, not die, it's fairly advisory. Advisory? Is that a word? That's not a word, is it? Is it? Advisable. That's a word. Yeah, advisable. That's what I meant. Doesn't matter. I can speak, definitely. Okay, just cancelling out the horizontal velocity, and then we can just fall and do a suicide burn. We want the retrograde vector to be right on this dot right here. Right in the middle of the blue hemisphere of the nav ball. Oh, and we're falling. Okay, so burning. Oh. Now this is the tricky part, the actual landing, because I want to touch down very slowly. I don't know why, I just do. We could probably touch down like 10 meters per second and be fine, but let's not take our chances. I mean, we need to stay perfectly upright because we have no landing legs. But it's fine, in this gravity you don't need it. Ah, perfect! That is beautiful. Okay, well this episode's getting a bit long, so I'm going to stop it here. If you like the video, please do like the video and consider subscribing. I'll be releasing the second part of this 2-part episode pretty soon, so look out for that. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take that rocket out your pocket and stick it on the moon.